After the age of 60, one of the most noticeable and frustrating changes many people experience is the gradual loss of leg strength. Climbing stairs becomes harder. Standing up from a chair takes more effort, and simple daily activities can feel surprisingly exhausting. What is more concerning is that this decline often happens silently until one day you realize your legs aren't as strong or steady as they once were. But here's the good news. You don't need expensive supplements, gym memberships, or complicated exercise routines to fight back. In fact, what you put on your plate each day may be the most powerful tool you have to rebuild strength, support mobility, and prevent dangerous falls. The right foods rich in muscle-supporting nutrients like protein, magnesium, potassium, calcium, and omega-3 fatty acids can help restore energy to your legs, reduce joint pain, and even slow down age-related muscle loss known as sarcopenia. This isn't about radical diets or miracle meals. It's about adding natural, accessible, and delicious foods that fuel your muscles, protect your bones, and improve circulation. 3 essential keys to keeping your legs strong after 60. And when you combine these foods with simple daily movement, the results can be transformative. Steadier balance, better posture, less fatigue, and the confidence to stay active and independent for years to come. In today's video, we're revealing the top foods seniors should eat regularly to strengthen their legs. From powerhouse proteins to anti-inflammatory superfoods and mineral-rich favorites, these are real everyday ingredients that make a big difference, one bite at a time. So, if you've been feeling less stable on your feet, worried about leg cramps, or simply want to stay strong and mobile as you age, keep watching because the answer might be as close as your kitchen. Let's begin with the first food on our list and uncover how it can help you build stronger legs step by step. Food number 1, salmon. The muscle-building, joint-soothing superfood. When it comes to rebuilding strength in your legs after the age of 60, few foods offer as much targeted support as salmon. This rich, flavorful fish is far more than just a source of protein. It's a complete leg health package packed with nutrients that help rebuild muscle tissue, protect joints, and support circulation, all of which are essential for strong, steady legs as you age. Let's start with the most obvious benefit, high-quality protein. Salmon is one of the best protein sources for older adults because it's easy to digest, low in saturated fat, and provides all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need to repair and grow. After 60, your body's ability to build and maintain muscle mass naturally declines, a condition known as sarcopenia. This process can silently shrink and weaken the muscles in your thighs, calves, and glutes, making movements like standing, walking, and climbing stairs more difficult. Eating protein-rich foods like salmon helps slow this decline, providing the raw materials your body needs to preserve muscle and even rebuild strength. But salmon does more than just feed your muscles. It also calms inflammation in your joints, thanks to its high concentration of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These healthy fats help reduce stiffness, ease swelling, and lubricate the joints, which is especially important if you deal with arthritis or chronic knee and hip pain. Less inflammation means more comfortable movement, which allows you to stay active. And staying active keeps your legs stronger. Consider the story of Mr. Robert, a 71-year-old retired engineer from Seattle, Washington. After experiencing issues with creaky knee joints and a feeling of weakness in his calves, especially when the weather changed, Mr. Robert started eating lemon-steamed salmon twice a week on his son's advice. Just a few months later, he noticed that moving around the house was much easier, and importantly, his legs felt noticeably steadier whenever he bent down to garden. At his next checkup, his doctor was very surprised, not just by the improvement in his mobility, but also because his overall health markers had improved. I didn't think that just a small change in my meals could make such a big difference, Mr. Robert happily shared. That's the power of nutrient-rich food. In addition to protein and omega-3s, salmon is also a great source of vitamin D, which supports bone strength and muscle function. Many older adults are deficient in vitamin D without realizing it, which can lead to weaker bones, slower reflexes, and an increased risk of falls. Salmon, especially wild-caught varieties, offers a natural boost of this essential vitamin, supporting not just your muscles, but the skeletal structure that holds you up. Salmon also contributes to better blood circulation, which is often overlooked, but vital for leg strength. Strong blood flow ensures that oxygen and nutrients are efficiently delivered to working muscles and joints. Omega-3s in salmon help keep arteries flexible and reduce the buildup of plaque, which supports overall cardiovascular health and stamina during physical activity. For best results, try to include salmon in your meals 2 to 3 times per week. It can be baked, grilled, steamed, or added to salads or stews. If fresh salmon isn't available, canned salmon with bones can be a convenient and affordable alternative. It also adds a healthy dose of calcium to support bone strength. In summary, salmon is more than just a delicious dinner. It's a science-backed solution for stronger legs, better balance, and less joint pain. For seniors aiming to stay active and independent, this food should be a regular part of your weekly routine. Up next, we'll look at another muscle-supporting favorite, one that's likely already in your refrigerator and can make a big difference in daily leg power. Food number 2, eggs. The complete protein that builds stronger legs from the inside out. If you're over 60 and looking for a single food that's nutrient-dense, affordable, easy to prepare, and incredibly effective at supporting leg strength, look no further than eggs. Often called nature's multivitamin, eggs are one of the most complete sources of nutrition available. And when it comes to preserving muscle mass, protecting joints, and maintaining balance, they're especially powerful for older adults. Let's begin with the cornerstone benefit, high-quality protein. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle at a faster rate. Without enough protein, this process accelerates, leading to reduced strength, decreased mobility, and a higher risk of falls. Each large egg contains about 6 to 7 grams of complete protein, meaning it delivers all the essential amino acids your body needs to repair and build muscle tissue, especially in the legs, glutes, and hips. Unlike some plant-based proteins that may lack certain amino acids, the protein in eggs is perfectly balanced for human needs. And it's also easy to digest, making it ideal for older adults with more sensitive digestive systems. Regular consumption of eggs helps slow the natural decline in muscle mass, which is crucial for walking, rising from a chair, climbing stairs, and maintaining your independence. But eggs aren't just about protein. They're also one of the best dietary sources of choline, a lesser-known nutrient that plays a key role in nerve function and muscle control. Choline supports the communication between your brain and your leg muscles, which is vital for balance, coordination, and preventing missteps that can lead to injury. Many seniors are unknowingly low in choline, which makes adding eggs to your diet even more valuable. Eggs also provide vitamin D, another essential nutrient for leg strength and bone support. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and maintain strong bones. It also influences muscle contraction and immune health. While salmon is another great source of vitamin D, eggs, especially from pasture-raised chickens, offer a daily boost that's easy to incorporate into your breakfast or lunch. Let's take the case of Mrs. Eleanor, a 76-year-old retired teacher from Austin, Texas. After noticing she often felt off balance when standing up quickly from a chair, and her legs would ache after every trip to the grocery store, Mrs. Eleanor decided to pay more attention to her breakfast. On a friend's advice, she started eating 2 boiled eggs every other day, along with a slice of whole grain bread. After about a month, she reported standing up much more nimbly. The feeling of unsteadiness had decreased, and the walk home from the market was no longer a burden. "I used to skip breakfast often," Mrs. Eleanor shared. "Now I don't miss my eggs. I feel like I've found my footing again." Another benefit worth noting is that eggs are extremely versatile. Whether scrambled, boiled, poached, or made into a veggie-packed omelet, they can be customized to fit any flavor profile or dietary preference. For seniors concerned about cholesterol, the latest research shows that moderate egg consumption, up to 1 egg per day, is safe for most older adults and may even be beneficial for heart health when included as part of a balanced diet. For best results, aim for 1 to 2 eggs per day, ideally as part of a protein-rich breakfast to jumpstart your metabolism and support muscle recovery after sleep. Pair them with fiber-rich foods like whole grain toast, sautéed spinach, or avocado to create a meal that fuels your legs and your overall health. In summary, eggs are a simple, affordable, and powerful food choice for seniors looking to strengthen their legs, improve coordination, and maintain independence. Rich in muscle-building protein, brain-supporting choline, and bone-friendly vitamin D, they deserve a regular spot on your plate. Up next, we'll explore a plant-based powerhouse that helps support strong legs with fiber, minerals, and anti-inflammatory benefits: leafy greens. Food number 3, leafy greens. The bone-strengthening, muscle-nourishing vegetables your legs need. They're green, they're vibrant, and they often sit quietly on the side of the plate. But leafy greens like spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, and arugula are far from ordinary. For seniors over 60, these vegetables are among the most powerful foods you can eat to strengthen your legs, support joint health, and maintain mobility for the long haul. Let's start with one of the key nutrients found in leafy greens, vitamin K. This fat-soluble vitamin plays a critical role in bone health, helping the body use calcium efficiently to maintain bone density. For older adults, especially women, weak bones are a major contributor to leg fractures, instability, and fear of falling. Regular consumption of vitamin K-rich vegetables can lower the risk of osteoporosis and strengthen the skeletal structure that supports every step you take. But the benefits don't stop there. Leafy greens are also rich in magnesium, a mineral involved in over 300 biochemical processes in the body, including muscle contraction, nerve function, and blood pressure regulation. Low magnesium levels have been linked to muscle cramps, weakness, and fatigue, all of which can limit leg strength and balance. By eating more greens, you're giving your body the minerals it needs to move with more ease and less strain. In addition to magnesium and vitamin K, leafy greens also provide calcium, potassium, folate, and nitrates, compounds that improve blood flow and oxygen delivery to working muscles. This is especially important for seniors whose circulation may not be as efficient as it once was. Improved blood flow means your leg muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, enhancing endurance, reducing heaviness, and speeding up recovery after physical activity. Take the story of Mr. David, a 72-year-old retired rider from Boulder, Colorado. Mr. David began feeling aches in his hips and noticed his legs weren't as flexible as before, making it difficult to bend down and pick things up. His doctor advised him to increase his intake of green vegetables. Mr. David started adding a large mixed salad of spinach and kale to his daily lunch, occasionally varying it with sautéed Swiss chard with garlic. After about a month of consistent effort, He noticed significantly less joint pain, and surprisingly, he could bend down to pick things up much more easily. "It felt like a small miracle," Mr. David said. "My legs feel lighter, and I no longer dread those little chores." One of the most unique leg-supporting benefits of leafy greens comes from dietary nitrates found in vegetables like arugula, spinach, and beet greens. These nitrates help relax blood vessels and improve circulation, which not only lowers blood pressure, but also enhances physical performance, especially in the legs. In fact, some studies suggest that nitrate-rich vegetables can help older adults walk farther with less effort, making them a great addition to any mobility-supporting diet. For best results, try to include at least 1 to 2 servings of leafy greens daily. A serving could be a cup of raw spinach in a salad, half a cup of cooked kale with dinner, or a handful of greens blended into a morning smoothie. Mix and match different varieties to enjoy a wider range of nutrients and flavors. If chewing raw greens is difficult, lightly steaming or sautéing them with a splash of olive oil can make them more palatable and easier to digest. In summary, leafy greens are more than just decoration on your plate. They're foundational to leg strength, bone health, and vascular support, especially after 60. Whether you choose spinach, kale, collards, or Swiss chard, these vegetables deliver the essential nutrients your legs need to stay strong, flexible, and mobile. Up next, we'll turn to a creamy, satisfying food that brings protein, probiotics, and bone-strengthening power in every spoonful: Greek yogurt. Food number 4, Greek yogurt. The creamy companion for stronger legs and better balance. If you're over 60 and looking for a single food that delivers muscle-supporting protein, bone-strengthening calcium, and gut-healing probiotics in one delicious spoonful, Greek yogurt is it. More than just a snack, this thick, creamy dairy food is a nutritional powerhouse for seniors wanting to strengthen their legs and move with greater confidence. First, let's talk about protein, the building block of muscle. As we age, we need even more protein to preserve and rebuild the muscle we naturally lose each year. Greek yogurt is particularly beneficial because it offers nearly double the protein of regular yogurt with around 15 to 20 grams per serving. This makes it an ideal option for breakfast or a post-walk snack, helping your body repair muscle tissue and prevent further loss, especially in your legs, thighs, and hips. Beyond muscle support, Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium, a mineral vital for maintaining strong bones. Weak bones put your legs at risk for fractures, especially if you lose your balance or trip. By eating calcium-rich foods like Greek yogurt regularly, you're helping to keep the framework that supports your legs, your skeleton, strong and stable. But the benefits don't stop there. Greek yogurt also contains probiotics, the beneficial bacteria that live in your gut and help support digestion, nutrient absorption, and even inflammation control. A healthy gut can help your body better absorb minerals like magnesium and calcium, which are essential for muscle contraction and joint function. And when your digestion is running smoothly, your entire system, including your legs, feels more energized and less sluggish. Take the story of Mrs. Susan, a 69-year-old retired accountant from Chicago, Illinois. After dealing with fairly frequent leg cramps at night and often feeling sluggish in the morning, her doctor suggested increasing her protein and calcium intake. Mrs. Susan started adding a container of unsweetened Greek yogurt with a few nuts and some chopped fruit to her late afternoon routine. Within a few weeks, her cramps became significantly less frequent, and she noticed she felt more alert to start her day, even having more energy for her gentle walks in the park. For best results, choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt to avoid added sugars and pair it with fruit, flaxseed, or a sprinkle of cinnamon for extra nutrients. If you're lactose sensitive, there are now lactose-free and plant-based options available that still offer high protein and probiotics. In summary, Greek yogurt is an easy, affordable, and delicious way to support your leg strength, bone density, and digestive health all at once. Whether enjoyed at breakfast or as a snack, it deserves a place in any senior's leg-strengthening routine. Up next, we'll explore a vibrant orange root vegetable that is as comforting as it is powerful for your muscles. Sweet potatoes. Food number 5, sweet potatoes. The comforting carb that powers your legs and soothes your joints. Warm, filling, and naturally sweet, sweet potatoes are more than just a holiday favorite. They're a smart, science-backed food choice for seniors who want to strengthen their legs, reduce inflammation, and keep their energy levels steady throughout the day. This root vegetable may look simple, but it's packed with essential nutrients that support muscles, joints, and circulation, making it a perfect addition to a leg-strengthening diet after 60. One of the key reasons sweet potatoes are so valuable for leg health is their high content of potassium. This mineral plays a major role in muscle function and nerve signaling, and it's especially important for preventing leg cramps and muscle weakness. As we age, it becomes easier to become deficient in potassium, especially for those taking diuretics or blood pressure medications, which can lead to painful cramping and muscle fatigue. Just one medium sweet potato provides over 500 milligrams of potassium, helping to replenish what your muscles need to contract and recover effectively. Sweet potatoes are also rich in complex carbohydrates, which provide slow, sustained energy rather than quick spikes and crashes. This is particularly helpful for older adults who want to maintain leg stamina during walks, household chores, or gentle exercise. Unlike refined carbs, which burn out quickly and may lead to fatigue or sugar crashes, the fiber and natural sugars in sweet potatoes offer a balanced source of fuel, keeping your legs moving without weighing you down. But that's not all. Sweet potatoes are packed with beta-carotene, a form of vitamin A that acts as a powerful antioxidant. This compound helps reduce inflammation in the joints and muscles, easing stiffness and promoting mobility. For seniors with arthritis or general joint discomfort, incorporating anti-inflammatory foods like sweet potatoes can provide gentle, natural relief over time. Take the example of Mr. Michael, a 75-year-old veteran from Charleston, South Carolina. Mr. Michael often felt a heaviness in his legs, and his knees would frequently ache, especially when the weather changed. His granddaughter, a nutritionist, suggested he try eating more boiled or baked sweet potatoes instead of greasy foods. Mr. Michael started eating sweet potatoes a few times a week, sometimes boiled with a sprinkle of sesame salt, other times baked with a touch of honey. After a few weeks, he was surprised to find that his legs felt less heavy, his joints were less sensitive to the weather, and he could walk around his yard for longer than before. For him, it wasn't just about eating tastier food. It was about feeling recharged in his legs. Sweet potatoes also contain vitamin C, which supports collagen production and keeps muscles, tendons, and connective tissue strong. This is especially important for the knees and ankles, which absorb much of the impact from walking or climbing stairs. When your connective tissue is strong, your legs feel more stable and resilient even during longer activity. To get the most out of sweet potatoes, aim to enjoy them 2 to 3 times per week. They can be roasted, mashed, baked, or even added to soups and salads. Try to avoid loading them with sugar or marshmallows. Instead, pair them with healthy fats like olive oil or avocado for better nutrient absorption. In summary, sweet potatoes are a delicious and deeply nourishing way to energize your legs, prevent cramps, and reduce inflammation. Especially after 60, they provide a steady supply of fuel, essential minerals, and joint-supporting antioxidants, all wrapped in a naturally sweet, satisfying package. Up next, we'll turn to a plant-based protein source that's hearty, affordable, and perfect for supporting both muscle growth and bone strength. Beans and lentils. Food number 6. Beans and lentils. The plant-powered fuel for stronger legs and lasting energy. Whether you're enjoying a bowl of lentil soup or sprinkling black beans into a salad, these humble legumes offer some of the most affordable and effective nutrition for seniors looking to strengthen their legs and improve overall mobility. Beans and lentils may be small, but they deliver big benefits when it comes to muscle support, joint health, and lasting energy after the age of 60. Let's begin with what makes these foods so powerful. Plant-based protein. Every cup of cooked beans or lentils provides around 15 grams of protein, which is essential for maintaining and rebuilding muscle mass, particularly in the thighs, calves, and hips, where age-related loss often begins. For seniors who are looking for a non-meat source of protein that's gentle on the digestive system, legumes are a perfect match. They provide the amino acids your body needs to recover from movement and preserve strength over time. In addition to protein, beans and lentils are excellent sources of iron, which plays a key role in oxygen transport throughout the body. When iron levels are too low, muscles receive less oxygen, leading to weakness, fatigue, and reduced endurance. This is especially important for older adults who may feel tired during light physical activity, like walking, standing, or climbing stairs. Including iron-rich foods like lentils, chickpeas, and kidney beans can help support better circulation and improve stamina in the legs. Another major benefit is fiber, a nutrient that supports digestive health, balances blood sugar, and keeps your metabolism steady. High-fiber diets help reduce inflammation throughout the body, including the joints, making movement smoother and more comfortable. Fiber also keeps you fuller for longer, which can support healthy weight maintenance, reducing excess strain on the knees, hips, and ankles. Take the story of Mrs. Patricia, a 78-year-old retired librarian from Portland, Oregon. Mrs. Patricia always felt a lack of energy by midday and wanted a plant-based protein source that was easier to digest than meat or fish. Her daughter, who loves to cook, introduced her to lentil soup and chickpea curry. Mrs. Patricia tried them and found she really enjoyed the taste, and they were also easy on her stomach. She started incorporating dishes made from beans into her menu 2 to 3 times a week. After a while, she reported having more energy to play with her grandchildren in the afternoon and no longer felt that out of breath or tired feeling as before. It wasn't a drastic change, but the results were clear. For best results, aim to include beans or lentils at least 3 times a week. They can be added to soups, stews, salads, or wraps. For easier digestion, start with well-cooked lentils or soaked beans and gradually increase your intake. In summary, beans and lentils are powerful leg-strengthening allies, providing plant-based protein, energizing iron, and inflammation-fighting fiber, all in one compact and satisfying package. Up next, we'll introduce one last food that helps boost blood flow to your legs and improve stamina with every step. Beets. Food number 7. Beets. The circulation-boosting root that fuels every step. If your legs often feel heavy, tired, or slow to respond, the issue may not be your muscles. It could be your circulation. And when it comes to enhancing blood flow in a natural and senior-friendly way, few foods compare to beets. This vibrant root vegetable is rich in compounds that improve oxygen delivery to muscles, reduce fatigue, and increase endurance, making each step easier and more powerful. At the heart of beets' benefit is its high nitrate content. Once consumed, dietary nitrates are converted in the body to nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels and improves blood flow. For older adults, this is a game changer. Improved circulation means more oxygen reaches the muscles in your legs during movement, reducing that heavy, dragging sensation and replacing it with strength and responsiveness. Beets have also been linked to better stamina and endurance, especially during walking and low-intensity exercise. In one study, older adults who drank beetroot juice before physical activity were able to walk longer distances with less effort. This means that simply adding beets to your weekly routine could help you stay active and independent for longer. Consider the story of Mr. James, a 77-year-old amateur gardener from Phoenix, Arizona. Mr. James greatly enjoyed his morning walks around the neighborhood, but recently he noticed his legs felt very sluggish, and it took longer to recover afterward. He read an article about the circulatory benefits of beets and decided to give them a try. He started drinking a small glass of beet juice mixed with a little lemon juice before his walks. Within 2-3 weeks, Mr. James reported that the heavy feeling in his legs had significantly decreased. His steps also felt lighter, and he no longer felt so exhausted in his legs in the afternoon. Beets are also rich in folate, potassium, and vitamin C, which together support cardiovascular health, reduce inflammation, and promote tissue repair. These nutrients work behind the scenes to support both muscle health and joint comfort. 2 pillars of strong, mobile legs. You can enjoy beets in many forms: roasted, steamed, grated raw in salads, or blended into smoothies. If you prefer a quicker option, low-sugar beetroot juice is widely available and makes a convenient addition to your morning routine. Just be aware that beet pigments can darken urine and stools, a harmless effect that surprises some first-timers. In summary, beets are a simple, colorful, and powerful way to improve blood flow to your legs, enhance stamina, and support the muscles and joints that keep you moving. For seniors focused on leg strength and mobility, this root vegetable is truly a root solution. Up next, we'll wrap up everything you have learned and share how to bring these foods together into your weekly routine for stronger, more dependable legs well beyond 60. By the time we reach our 60s and beyond, our legs have carried us through decades of life, through work, travel, family, and countless everyday tasks. It's no surprise they begin to feel the strain. But what is truly encouraging is that you can support and rebuild leg strength at any age simply by choosing the right foods to nourish your muscles, bones, and joints. From salmon's omega-3s that reduce inflammation to the protein-rich support of eggs and Greek yogurt to leafy greens, beans, and sweet potatoes that supply the minerals and fiber your body needs. Each of these foods offers targeted benefits to improve leg power, stamina, and balance. And let's not forget beets, which help boost circulation and deliver more oxygen to tired muscles, helping you move with greater ease. Together, these 7 superfoods form more than just a healthy diet. They form a strategy, a sustainable, natural plan for aging well and staying mobile. Because strong legs aren't just about appearance. They're your foundation for independence, confidence, and quality of life. Every step you take with stability is a step away from injury, fear of falling, or dependence on others. Start small. Choose 1 or 2 of these foods to add to your meals this week. Maybe it's a salmon dinner on Sunday, a spinach omelet on Monday, or a bowl of lentil soup on a chilly afternoon. Over time, as your plate becomes more colorful, your legs can become more stable, more powerful, and more capable of carrying you through the next chapter of life with grace and strength. And remember, it's never too late to start. Your body is always listening, always adapting. When you give it the right fuel, it responds. So eat with intention, move with confidence, and take every step knowing that your best days of strength might still be ahead. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Senior Tips, your trusted companion for senior health, natural wellness, and better living through smarter nutrition. Stay strong, stay steady, and we'll see you in the next video.